morning. Oh my god. I was tracking. Ugh. I thought my voice could handle it today. Ugh. Man. I feel weird this morning because I'm oddly okay. Maybe pushing it back 30 pushing the stream schedule back 30 minutes actually did help. It helped out for Tuesday, which I'm thinking about pushing it up to 5 on Tuesday, so that I can have more time. Because I only have 2 hours to do it. Because I get up early to go to work. Oh. We'll see how things go. But let's move on to our drawing. Cut the browser music down a little bit because I am very low volume this morning. I don't want to ruin my voice. But we are drawing the Locust from Battletech. I have my miniature in my hand so I can have a 3D model of what it looks like. For the record, before we begin, just a little bit of housekeeping. Here's Axel. He is finished. He is ready to go. And he is... God dang. He is live on our store right now. A lot of people have been waiting for this one. He is available. So go get him if you want him. So without housekeeping out of the way, let me get PureF up on my screen. Excuse me, so I can see the Loki. All right. So we're doing kind of like a a new age Battletech one. More of the less of the Mech Warrior one. I know this is the Mech Warrior one, and that's also Mech Warrior, and this is the Battletech one. I like the Battletech one a little better. I don't know, the designs of the Battletech stuff have been really, really good lately. So I want to try that. And my goodness, I hate on having stuff on carpet. So annoying. Alright. Let's see. Roll brush. So I'm still under the weather a little bit, but I'm more talkative. So we should have a nice calm stream. And strong streams are usually not too long anyway. I get tired after a little bit. I heard that over there. But we're gearing up for May. Doing the co-op stuff. Still trying to figure that stuff out, and the live painting streams. I was supposed to do one today. I know I said that the last few times. But after I got home from my ride home from work, I got really, really oddly sick. I have no idea what happened. I thought I was dehydrated. I might have been, but for the most part, it didn't seem like I was. Like after a while. So I really don't know what happened with all of that, but I came home, I had my shoulders were super tense for some reason. Somebody just hit the door. But super tense for some reason. I had a major migraine. But it was really, really strange. I also haven't had a chance to buy a new mic either. Oh my goodness, that is in the way. That is actually in the way. I mean, it wasn't. It probably was. I don't know at this point. At this point, I really don't know what was happening. But, I'm here now. And I am drawing the Locust. I almost said Loki, but it's like, it's not the Loki. The Loki's something else. So. But we're gonna do what we can with the Locust today. Uh, might tweak the design just a bit because I don't do super heavy detailed things. I don't like to. So, I mean, the Battletech stuff has been popping off lately. I appreciate everyone who bought stickers and stuff. We just sold 3 today. It's really cool. Um, I finally asked for full time at work, which is always really, really scary because it's more or less I'm going to have to work at 2 separate stores, which I'm not a fan of, but it's just what it is. It's just kind of how things are right now with the company. The company I work for, not the business. Cedar Draws is doing okay. For what it's worth, it's doing okay. Oh, but it's one of those things when you go from part-time. Oh, I need to keep changing. We go from full-time to part-time. You kind of lose any freedom, and that's what I'm worried about. But I will go back to part-time if it gets really, really bad. Not able to do stuff because right now I'm just tired all the time. I'm trying to get a lot of stuff worked on and done so that when I move into it, it's an easy transition. But I just haven't been feeling good lately. You know, I hope so too. I hope so too. Like, I know that a lot of it is my doing. Like, I'm doing this to myself. Like, picking up, riding a bike to work instead of just, driving or, riding a bike to work or, I think that's the main one right now. Is just riding the bike to work. My body is not used to this amount of exercise that I have to put in for it. So it is kind of like, every time I've rode to work and back, I've had, for the most part, pretty decent rides, pretty good rides. They're not like overexerting or anything else. But as soon as I come home, my body just shuts down in different ways every single time. Like yesterday, or what have you. And it just cuts me out for the rest of the day. Which I think I should take it a little slow, for the time being, and just kind of like do it once or twice a week. On a day I don't have to really do a whole lot, so that body gets kind of used to it. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the thing flickered. I'm not sure what that was about. Let's move this a little backwards like this, yeah, so that it kind of matches. mean, the Locus has got a unique little design, but it's not. You don't have to necessarily stay with it. As long as it looks like a Locust, people will think it's a Locust. And the one main thing is this antenna right here. And the backwards legs, because it is a very tiny Mac compared to everything else. I'm surprised that it is as popular as it is to people. I like it, but it's not necessarily my go-to light Mac, but it is a good scout. Yeah, but I don't know what to do with it. I can't just chop off the antenna. That's actually part of the Locus in general. Is what every version of it has is an antenna. I made the antenna thicker. This is too big. But we just have to print less of them when we go to print them. I don't know what color we're gonna do Locus. I don't. I mean, I want to do it. It's a Battletech mech, so it's going to have a darker color. Anyway, it's gonna be a very darker tone. But I don't like going too dark because it could like interfere with a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, that's just kind of how it is. We've got very lucky with our Twisted Metal and Battletech stuff, like being very dark, dark, but actually coming out looking pretty okay. Got carried away again. You wanna erase all of this over here. Yeah, we're going to just combine the layers together. Again, this is a sketch, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Hopefully we'll sketch it and do the line art for today. Hopefully we get that done. Oh man, I should be done talking about everything by then. This week has been pretty, pretty alright. Just it's just a normal week. Like the big thing is I asked for full time, and I got my evaluation for my evaluation, and it was good. Like I'm a good worker. I just wish I could do more. I tend to do overdo stuff. God, I'm getting phlegm in the back of my throat. It's awful. I don't want to like cough it out because that's just disgusting. Might have to get some tea. Might, might, might. No, not right now. The phlegm is kind of annoying, but it's still like still fine. Okay. I think it's a really good locus head, just for barely sketching it out and whatever else. Um, excuse me. The legs is what's going to have an issue with. Cause I'm never good at doing legs on mechs. Legs and arms. I know these are more of the easier ones. It's usually the bipedal legs that are the most difficult, or the forward bipedals, like the humanoid looking legs. But the backwards bipedals are usually relatively easy. I don't I don't know. But we're gonna make another. We're gonna make another. That's too. Other thing. We put some guides out here. So That's gonna be the main one. We're gonna have the small one right here, and then we're gonna have something right here. So move that around. But I am excited because you know, if you wasn't here Tuesday, um, Night Drive is doing its finale of the season, basically. Um, Next Tuesday, we're Forza Horizon 3. I'm very excited about it. I'm trying to get it to. I downloaded it. I haven't seen if it works yet, and what I have to do, or do I even have my old account? I'm hoping I have my old account still works, so that I can kind of show off like all of the DLCs and stuff like that, and some of the cool cars that they have in it, and just drive around. I'm hoping that, but we'll have to see. Because I want to do a big showcase of like, this is why this game was fun for me. That's kind of what I always do with night drives. Just show off like what, you know, why this game is so fun. Like yet last week with the with Super Wodan GP2, that game is fun because it reminds me of old uh, uh, Gran Turismos. With the grinding and everything else, it just reminds me of old Gran Turismos that, you know, they don't make them anymore like that. So it's more like a nostalgia thing to kind of go back and play and just relive something that's similar to it, but still different. And I honestly think, you know, it's just a good racing game. So we need to concentrate on getting this just right. Because these legs are... Yeah, already they're going off the rails. They're not back far enough. So I'm probably going to do it the easy way. And just kind of do the circle right here. And just kind of connect them. Just kind of draw like little guides. And connect them. We're not do that. And then have the bottom like this. Then have the feet. Little chicken legs. Yeah. Unfortunately, they are what make a Mac a Mac. So it's really hard to, for me at least, to get them right. I'm gonna have them on a rock. I think that's a little more interesting. So, does that do well though? It looks kind of weird because this one over here is long. Might just erase the guides. Just get rid of the guides and just go free-handed. So I'll have a little bit of rock right here. He's stepping on the rock. He's observing the battlefield. So what these guys do. I don't know anymore. Again, legs are just so freaking difficult. for me to get a hold of. Because I want to get them right, but I also like want to like make them, you know, a little more cartoony in my style. Honestly, at this point, doing the Mech Warrior one seems a little bit easier to do. Yeah, because they're big and chunky. These have a lot of detail. They're skinny. These have a little bit more chunk to them. That's way too big though. Jeez, man. I'm just gonna remove the legs. I'm gonna spend most of the stream doing the legs. They're just so. I cannot wrap my head around them, around legs in general. Even on people, I have so much trouble with the legs. That's why I usually make sure to have a sketch out before I stream, so you don't see me do all this stuff. So annoying. I mean, fingers are too. I spent years learning fingers, and I still don't know what they do. Because fingers are even worse than feet. For some reason, I'm having a lot of trouble with feet, and a lot of trouble with legs. So again, I'm trying here, but this is eventually I'll get something. Which again is a weakness of mine with robots in general, especially because I mean, again, robots are just an amalgamation of lines, usually, that just kind of somehow work. That's what most drawings are just lines, but robots in general just are so difficult for that reason, because you have to be able to draw a pyramid and make it look, you know, detailed, or draw a cube. Bad example. Draw a cube in many different angles and make it look like it's all fit together like a puzzle piece. I think that's why mechs are so hard to draw, and a lot of people just refuse to do them. I don't blame them. I refuse to draw mechs for so long. I still kind of don't want to do them because they're so scary. Especially like Gundams and stuff like that. Like, shout out to the people who draw those. They're just genuinely good at those. I mean, opener for me, yes, but my goodness. Again, like, I like challenges, but there's a difference between a challenge and something that you've been trying to do for years, and it's just, you just can't wrap your head around it no matter how many times you draw them. I mean, how many times I draw legs for robots, or draw arms and stuff for robots. I've done humans, I've studied anatomy, I'm decent with them, not best, but I'm decent with people. And I can draw cars and vehicles relatively easy. Like, if you've seen some of my streams, I can just whip them up really easily. But for some reason, just putting those together just doesn't work. work well. It's one of the reasons I fear drawing Battletech stuff or drawing robots in general. It's just that, um, you know, there is a draft on our Etsy page of mecha commissions that I have yet to do because I am scared. I'm scared of doing this. But because people want some really, really weird things, really cool things, and I'm just not at comfortable with it right now. Business partner keeps telling me, you need to do it, you need to do it. It's like, yes, I know, I'm just scared. Like, this genuinely scares me. Even though I'm doing it live in front of people and having a meltdown for no reason. I mean, again, I like drawing Battletech stuff, and a lot of them, they usually find a way to do them. Like, as I'm talking right now, I'm figuring out some way of drawing the legs that work, and it's great. Like, I'm figuring it out as I basically complain about it. And this is probably what it's going to be. I'm just going to, kind of adjust a few things. Like, let's take this foot right here and just kind of make it a little bit bigger. Then let's take the entire leg, which I should have done on a separate thing. I don't know why I didn't do it this time. You kind of just shrink it and move it over a little bit, and then you have a little bit of a you have a leg basically. And we're going to attach it to the body, and we're going to have it. We're going to have a locust. Mechas are easy though. They're just easy. Like at work, they allowed me to do some of the ads because we have a little chalkboard. We sell chalk paint, so we have like a part of the wall that's painted with the chalk paint, and they allowed me to go over there and draw with chalk. And I haven't never drawn with chalk because it's a completely different thing. But I went over there and drew basically a meme, and people seemed to like it, so I drew another one, and one of them was a Gundam head. Like this, and Gundam head was really easy to draw. I didn't even dare draw in the rest of the body, but I drew the head. He looked okay. Again, like I said, this is just a sketch, so we're just kind of playing around with it. Oh my goodness. Alright, one leg is done. Yeah, I mean, I'm a kind of perfectionist, so to me it doesn't look good. But what do I know? Alright, we're gonna try to get this leg to be kind of propped up a bit. Move this out a bit. Because they have little flares on the legs. It's like chicken legs. I thought about making a joke like they're chickens. That's basically what they are. But my business partner told me not to do light colors. So, excuse me. still do it to be funny. Some of the main ones are selling pretty well, are doing very well in the store, getting a lot of stuff. Some of them might do. It's basically a chicken, but it's not really a chicken though. It's the thing about it is it is a light mech that is very useful. Because I'm trying to envision the leg like propped up like on the rock, but because it's backwards I'm having a lot of trouble like visualizing it. Maybe if I draw the rock first, draw what the ground is, which we're gonna put some shading right here to let know where the ground is. And we're going to continue to do that, make sure I know where the ground is. Ground grows into a flat plane. So, and then I'm going to draw a rock. Just a rock. I don't know how to draw a rock. It's just a blob. Okay. And I'm going to glad you can't hear her whistling over there. She stopped. Oh no, she stopped. She heard me. She has heard me. With my other headset, because I'm using her headset today, because I don't have because my headset, you could hear it. It's so bad. You could hear her, and you could hear like a static noise in the background every time I talk. It's really, really bad. But she can hum and I can't. Oh, you can't hear her. I can hear her typing over there. Make this rock a little bigger. She can hum as long as she doesn't get loud. Jesus, you can hum. Can I not poke fun at you? Let's see. This. Yeah. But sometimes you seem to take it so seriously that I feel like I'm hurting your feelings, even though you should know I'm not trying to. It's supposed to be funny, laugh at yourself a little bit, and then you make fun of me. And that's kind of how this works. I hope. I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Alright. got it. Well, I was making fun of. All I had to do was make fun of Daya, and I got it. Look at that. When in doubt, make fun of Daya, and I understand things a lot better. Okay. I'll draw more detail on the legs when we go to clean it up a bit. So. But we need to make the big old blaster out the front. But anyway, I know I'm bouncing around a lot, but I was going to do a Battletech painting. We have the setup basically ready to go. It just takes some adjusting and stuff like that. It's basically ready to go for Battletech painting and whatever else we're doing. So it's ready to go, but I needed some paint. So I was going to go out yesterday and buy paint, but yep, apparently it wasn't in the cards. Because by the time I finally got functional as a human being, yeah, it's all this stuff happened. So we decided I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna draw the Locus today. That is a long gun. That is a very long gun. I think that's a little bit too long. I don't think he has one that long. So I'm gonna shorten it a little bit. Because I want to paint Gold Battletech miniatures that I have right now, and then I want to paint some of the new ones that we get with the new stuff, the new Kickstarter coming out. Because we have a lot to paint from there. Man, it's gonna be a fun one. But that might be my drawing streams for the next month or so. Also, I need a new hard drive for my computer because this is going out. Because my main drive is actually starting to slow down. It's a NVMe, so it shouldn't be this early, but it's 5 years old. So it's not mechanical as an SSD. So it should be going out, but my computer's taking longer and longer to turn on, which is usually a sign. And stuff is like, it's full, but I'm trying to like get rid of stuff on there so I can slow it down. Yeah, I think that actually turned out. See, like I was complaining about the legs, and I got it down pretty well. So, I mean, I knew I would be able to do it at some point, but so yeah, good job, me. I am, I am the best. Actually, I'm not. But yeah. But yeah, we're doing more BattleTech related drawings and paintings and stuff because I'm in May I'm starting the BattleTech playthrough because I did some earlier this year during on stream, and they went pretty well. I did 2 of them, and they I tried to do something fun, and it ended up not being fun at all. It ended up being really really bad. So I wanted to start over again with a fresh start. stuff like that. So hopefully that's going to be a lot more fun, a lot more fun, a lot more interactive and such going forward. So the main goal is to get Daya to play the Battletech mod with me. I hear her laughing over there. She knows she wants to play it. Then she'll stream it, and then we'll be golden. She still got to pick out. She still got to pick out another game she's playing after Coral Island. Oop. Oh, the expensive one we talked about. That's also. The Persona? I don't know. I didn't know it had a cell. I don't want to spoil it if you don't want to spoil it, but no one's here. Yeah. I mean, no one's here. It's okay, we can talk. We say all the spoilers. Okay. I mean, if you wanna go down that road, go for it. It's gonna take you like 2 years to beat. Or you better be streaming it for like 10 hours a day. But man, again, it's up to you. You want to have some fun with it? You like Persona, so Metaphor is coming out October. So if you can beat it by then, you get to play Metaphor. Okay. Fortunately, I won't be watching it, just like the Coral Island. Not because I'm uninterested. I like Persona. It's because it's a remake of a game that I've already played, but it's also a remake, so it's got different things in it, different characters, different twists, turns. So I can't really watch it. 'Cause I do want to play Persona 3 at some point, reload at some point. But you know, at least you get to still play stuff like Yakuza and not it, bother you. And again, it might cause you to have later streams, so longer streams. Again, Battletech is supposed to have me longer streams, but I'm kind of constricted with Battletech. trying to figure out, because I want to do all these things, but I know that with the way things are going right now, I don't won't be able to do excuse me, do a whole lot of things. Because I want to do 2 streams a week, do a co-op stream, and then have Daya do her 2 streams a week. So it's 5 days. Which seems good until I start to realize that stuff has changed, and I don't know. So we need to talk about how that's going to go. Because I do want to do all that. I enjoy streaming. It wears me out to no end, but I enjoy doing it. I enjoy playing games. I enjoy doing all these things, but it's just it's just a lot of stuff I have to do. Oh my goodness. Keep dropping my pen. I don't like that. This one's bigger than the other, and I don't like it. Yeah, I know. Like, I enjoy streaming too. I've kind of, like, it took me a while to get to a point where I can enjoy it. But I do enjoy streaming and stuff. It's just I don't. Sorry, I was trying to sneeze. I just don't have the time to do all the things I want to do. I want to do a day where I play a game, and I want to do a day where I draw or do some type of artwork in some way, whether it's painting Battletech, painting miniatures, or doing some collabs or whatever else. And then I want to do the co-op streams. I want to do the stuff, but again, I'm a part-time employee at a paint store that is within the next few weeks be moved up to a full-time employee, which means I won't have time to do anything. So it's going to be really, really rough these next few weeks, or it could be. It could be really nice. You know, again, like I said, I have to work at 2 stores, which is not ideal, but I want full time, I want health insurance, I want all this cool stuff. I have to do it. There's no way around it. But what I really hope is that is that I have to ride my bike 2 hours to work every day, and I want to move to the store that is 10 minutes from my house. And when 10 minutes mean 10-minute drive, it's like a 30-minute bike ride, which is it's so good. It's super good. But I don't think they have a opening for a full-time position over there. So I'm stuck with another one, the other 2, which are an hour and 30 minutes away. Still closer than the one I'm currently at. but it's still, but it's just still, it's not ideal riding the bike to work, trying to save money, trying to get back into good health, and having to ride my bike 2 hours to work every single day. Again, I would love to have it just so that, you know, I could just ride my bike to work and not have to wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning or leave here at 4 a.m. just to get there at 7. It's really ridiculous. That could be easier supplemented by doing working the closing shifts. I don't like, I mean, I don't mind working closing shifts every now and then, but I'm a morning guy. I like getting my stuff done in the morning so I have the rest of the day to do stuff. And unfortunately, the way the world works, if you're doing night shifts, you don't have time to do anything else. And there's no way I'm going to be able to stream at like 2 a.m. in the morning. They close at 6, but by the time I ride my bike home for 2 hours, which would be 8 o'clock getting here, and then I lost my train of thought, and then like getting ready to go, maybe taking a nap, take a shower, it'll be like midnight before I begin a stream, and yeah, it's just not good. So I like doing morning shifts. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just kind of rambling at this point, just trying to fill space. Excuse me. Alright, now we can start adding some flares to it. Doesn't go well. I'll let my voice rest a bit. Voice is kind of going out. There we go. So I'm still like wondering, like, should I make this a meme? Maybe I should make it both a meme and a normal one to see which one does better. Like make it a chicken, where it's like has a he's like on eggs or whatever else. I mean, that'd be two versions of the same thing, which I don't really like doing, to be perfectly honest. But it is easier to gauge which one sells more, the memes or the actual one. Like for Battletech ones, the meme ones don't sell as well, or they don't do as well in like on social media and stuff. But the normal ones do. Like it's very strange. Like I want to do what I want to do, but I also want to do, what does well. Like I like drawing these things, even though I complain about it a lot. I like drawing these things and learning more about how to draw mechs. So it's not like I want to do stuff just to make money or just to get views on. I mean, I don't really care too much. Uh, Too much. I mean, I would like to make something out of myself and do this as a full-time job. But again, I understand that sometimes it's not possible, and I'm okay with that. As long as I have a roof over my head and a way to draw this digitally or traditionally, I should be fine. This is a rock. I'm not really good at drawing rocks. But luckily for me, I have two things that I like drawing. Like this right here, like the Battletech stuff, and the sticker shop and everything. I do to make something, to make money, to do something people like, and I am very passionate about franchises like that, and stuff like that. So it's not like I'm doing them just because I could just chase trends and make a lot of money that way, but I don't. I don't really like chasing trends. Right now, the Fallout is very popular because of the TV show, which I have watched. It is good. I am a Fallout fan. I'm a big Fallout fan. But I don't want to draw Fallout related things right now. I could just draw like Liberty Prime or a Duke. Something very simple like that, and it would do gangbusters right now. Just kind of the same thing when I saw the Twisted Metal TV show, and I started doing the Twisted Metal challenge, drawing every single contestant from every single game. And I started doing those, like I think a month or two later, and it started popping off. It's technically which is right place, right time. So what I'm trying to do is get as many of Twisted Metal stuff done and up as stickers or keychains and stuff like that as possible, so that when the second season comes out, I'm already going to be ready for that trend. And they should do pretty well. But, like I said, I don't do this just to make money. I do it because I genuinely enjoy drawing these things, and I am constantly challenging myself. And Battletech, right now it is getting up there. It's going to be bigger with when the Kickstarter starts rolling out and such. It's going to be really, really big again for a little bit. So I do want to be ready for it, but I also want to have fun with it. I'm doing a Battletech series on Twitch, where I'm playing the Battletech 3062. Because that was one of the big things this year. It's just like, play less random games, more like structured. So, that's what I'm doing. But my passion project, which is the Project Caviticus, that is the thing I know that is not going to make any money at all. But it is something that I've designed myself, and something that I have put a lot of work into creating over a span of 10 years. When I first started learning how to draw people, These are some of my first original characters that I've ever drawn, so it again it means a lot that I am doing the Project Leviticus. Well, yes, it might make money, but again, it is an original IP done by me, and not an IP that's already been, you know, out there for a while, like Twisted Metal or Battletech. Battletech's been around for, shoot, 45 years. I think they're going to celebrate their 40th anniversary soon, if they haven't already. Or 30th anniversary, I don't know. It's an old 80s tabletop game. Yeah, I got into it in the early 2000s with Mech Warrior 4 and Mech Assault. And then I got into Mech Warrior Online for a little bit. For a little bit. I think the first few years, which was like some of the best years of that game, unfortunately. And I did Mech Warrior 5, which thought was eh. I mean, it's better with mods, but it's the base game is just kind of eh. I am looking forward to what they do with clans. I'm glad that they're doing more of a structured story and not just, hey, kind of do what you want. You know, just the world is your oyster. Just go have fun. I'm not, I like a little bit of structure to my stuff. It helps out a lot. I'm glad they're doing that with clans. Looking forward to playing that. But uh, it's just you know, I have like the Project Leviticus is my own thing. I can't. It's hard to explain to people because it's very different. I believe no one's ever tried it before, but if you don't know what it is, basically Project Leviticus is I could bring up some things. It's a fake trading card game. I bring up some of the stuff I'm working on. But yeah, it's a fake trading card game that yes, back. I think that's the yeah. This one's this is old one. This is not the new one. Yeah, this is the old one. This one actually you can get this prototype one right now. It's for sale. Uh, yeah, that's when I was experimenting with stuff. Um, I don't know where the I don't know what happened to the Sophia one. I think she's on a separate one. But yeah, but these are some of the cards. It's based around like old trading cards from like Pokemon and Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh and Digimon. But all it is, it's not a real trading card game. It's not supposed to be played. But they're just these cards. Oh my goodness, I think I have a little error on that one. Where is it? Just take that out. Yeah. Oh, it's not. This is not on the actual card. This right here. This is the only card of the official line that's actually printed. The others have not been printed yet. Like, this one hasn't been printed yet, and the uh, redone Subject 113 card has not been printed yet. But basically, it is me trying to build a world through a fake trading card game. So it's written out like it would a card game, but everything goes to a story. I'd never seen it before, and uh, I got it from Vermis. I started this project. I started this particular, like this world I've been building for years. I have so many designs and stuff of all the characters, the environments and stuff like that over the past 10 years, in my lockbox. But I'm trying to put it into a trading card game, into a fake trading card game. That all it is just it's just to tell a story tell the lore of the world through trading cards. It is called Iris. Again, this is not the actual thing. A lot of this is old. But these two are new. These two are going to be things. Like support, what weapons look like, what characters do. uh, like it again, it's just a lore building, world building thing. And I think it's something that's never been done before. I think it's really cool. I of course biased because I made it. But it's something different to do that can spark my creativity, other than drawing mechs or drawing, you know, guys strap themselves between two wheels and try to not die during a battle royale with cars. So it's something different to do. Um, since we get done with for the main part of the body, we might do some coloring. I don't know what to do the colors of the Locust. Like, that's just the base green. I'm not sure what to do with it. Because, like, Locust is kind of everywhere. Like, the one I got painted is a different color. It's like, it's not for any faction or whatever. It's just blue, light blue, with red accents, or red and black accents. I don't want to draw it like that because it's not recognizable. I don't know what. I hate it when you want to sneeze, but you can't. It comes there, it's ready to go, it just stops. I hate it so much. But so, and again, I want to do it where it's a more of a recognizable thing, but I might just do it like a generic, like, oh, I can do it in the I could do it in the wow. I didn't even think about that. Sorry, I don't know the name of it. The Grey Death Legion, because it's very reminiscent of the Grey Death Legion. So I could do a Grey Death Legion Locust. But the Grey Death Legion is more or less associated with the Marauder than anything else. But it'd be a really sick design. So, might do that. That seems pretty cool. That seems pretty interesting. All right. Yeah, my got to wrap this up because my yeah, black yellow maroon, like I would like to do, like I don't know because I don't like to do this, but I could do the mechs I've already drawn, like not the meme ones, but the mechs I've already drawn, but do them in uh different color variations. I mean, but it seems like way too easy, I guess, because I'm just recoloring them. But I don't know. Maybe we'll do better. Um, but yeah, the Great Death Legion is from the original BattleTech books, the Decision of Thunder Rift and the whole set. So they were the original Battletech books from way back in the day. But the Great Death Legion was, you know, I I got through most of Decision at Thunder Rift. Uh, but that's when sadly I kind of realized I can't read audiobooks or read books the same way I used to, which kind of sucks. Because my ADD has gotten so bad over the years that it's nigh impossible for me to actually read like stuff normally. I did figure out that I could read stuff if I have the book and then reading along to the audiobook. I could do it that way. And I might try that. Okay, we're gonna do excuse me, Grey Death Legion. Because Locus is associated with it. And when I do the Marauder, I'm probably gonna do the Marauder and Grey Death Legion as well. Oh my goodness. My nose is starting to fill up. Oh goodness. Yeah. It's like this. But yeah, I might try to do that. Decision of the Rift is again is the very first BattleTech book literature, so it is special in that way. But it was done back in like the 80s, so it is kind of dated. It is very generic compared to stuff nowadays. I mean, I wouldn't mind reading like the Jade Falcon uh, books if they have an audiobook attached to them. So go back a little bit. So I mean, yeah, I could do that. Because I like the idea of a yellow and black mech. I really like that scheme, that paint scheme. Again, I like blue. That's my favorite color. But I like, variety, you know? But yeah, we could. That's what I'm saying. I could do multiple different color sets of the same image, but I don't know. Like, I don't want to just have them because it seems kind of lazy unless I have like an excuse to use them. And I think this is not dark enough, so we are actually going to color that, and I'm going to have the secondary colors be this. Yeah. she is printing something. I'm scared she's printing something. Let's see. There. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to wrap this up. My nose is starting to clog up again. I need to blow it. Probably take some medicine. Let's see. There's one thing I don't like. We need to fix it now. It's this right here. Remove all this. This. Like this, and then go like that. There we go. I think that'll work. A little better than what it has. Yeah, this is why like my stuff is going. So, put the stuff over here. Was it from the Twitch asset folders? There we go. Let's save that. Guys, I did it. I finally sneezed. Oh, it feels so much better. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna just add some red around here. Oh, I forgot. I don't know how to fix that. Oh. So, there we go. Oh, thank you. Man. Alright, let's see. Something like this. Nope. Wrong color. I think it looks good. What do you guys think? I do need to go back and do some darkening, on some of the stuff, which I think will make it look really good when that happens. Poor little rock. Uh, so the Ko-Fi just come up in the chat, so I'm obligated to talk to you a little bit about it. I'm thinking, is that when I was just saying about having the variations of some of the mechs, the different color schemes, they might actually go on Ko-Fi. It could be a good place to go to. But right now we have some other limited or other stickers and stuff over there that's different from the Etsy store, the main store. So we have right now we have Minion from Twisted Metal over there. His stickers over there instead of over on Etsy. So if you pay us for a coffee, buy us a coffee over there, you'll be able to gain access to buy him. So having said that, he is not more expensive when you go through all that to get that sticker over Etsy. He is actually cheaper. So so that's the thing you kind of want to do. If I'm willing to have somebody pay just to get access to buy stuff, I want it to be worth their while. So if you pay the dollar to gain access to it, to buy us a coffee, he is, I think, less than the original price, or maybe even at the same price. I think he's a little less. Uh, let's see. Yeah, but he is kind of like a pay what you want. Yeah, he's a little less, but it's kind of like a pay what you want. So, but we're gonna have some more stuff going there. Probably different colors of the different mechs we draw and stuff like that. We might actually have some mechs that are only on Ko-Fi, and also with Twisted Metal. All the bosses that I draw for each of the games are going on Ko-Fi first, and then once I get finished with the entire challenge of Twisted Metal stuff, all the cars, all the man, my brain just shut off. All of the contestants and stuff like that. Once I finish the challenge of drawing every single Twisted Metal contestant and boss, then the boss will be transferred over to the Etsy store or our store, whichever one we have at the time. But to get them early, as they come out, they're going to be on Ko-Fi, and probably a lot of the contestants will be available first on Ko-Fi. So you'll be able to get him first on Ko-Fi as well as get after that on Etsy. But I want to say, since my moderator is putting all the stuff into the chat, we are going to call it for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I know it's been very rough these past few days. I'm going to stream. It might be less, but for some reason, the weather's pretty bad over here, and my sinuses have been acting up for the past few weeks. It's getting better. It's getting better and better, but it's still like really, really bad. But yeah, you'll see me next on Tuesday night from 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I will be playing Forza Horizon 3 as the final night drive until the fall. So I'll be playing through Battletech through the summer, the rest of the spring and through the summer. So, Dia will be here on Monday with, I'm guessing, Coral Island. Maybe. Excuse me. God, that's bad. Maybe she'll start Persona 3. Who knows at this point? As well as the upcoming weeks, we'll be starting our first co-op stream. So, okay. She's got a few things to do left in Coral Island, so she's still doing Coral Island. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. This is really, really fun. I actually drew legs and made them look decent. I can't believe we did this mech in one stream and made it look somewhat decent. I'm happy with how this turned out. So, anyway, You guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Have a good weekend.